We all ran off to the defense room still wearing our class armor.
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Day 25.
Looking at it again, it's an abnormally solid-looking door. Not to mention the undying flames. Can we really damage this thing even with our class weapons? Can we really break down a door that's strong?
I saved. I'm not doing that fight again. Unless I can get a different ending.
These undying flames are in the way too. Getting rid of them with an extinguisher isn't going to do anything, right?
Let's all attack at once with our class weapons. If we work together, I'm sure we can manage something. Even if we can, should we really be doing this?
Ain't no use chickening out now after everything we've been through. We gotta do this.
Emo would do it. Destroying the door we've been protecting all this time with our own hands. Who'd have thought it would come to this?
Not me, that's for sure.
I know it feels strange, but it's time for us to see the truth for ourselves. Let's break down this door.
Yeah, baby, I feel good now. Who's ready?
I don't need you to tell me. Let's do this. It is time. On your guard, door.
Okay, here goes. All of us faced the defense room's door and simultaneously readied our class weapons, but before we could attack... Ghost boy?
This was the screenshot on the website.
Suddenly he appeared before us.
What the? It's a monster! A ghost!
Wait! This is the guy Takumi told us about.
The person made of undying flames?
Yeah. The same one who keeps appearing in front of me. This is the Undying Flame Boy.
Oh, is this him? He's kinda cute.
But
You can move. That was cute.
what is this thing? Undying flames in the form of a
Can
person?
Takumi hear him now?
Human. Must
Yeah,
be an
he
invader.
should be.
No, I'm not an invader.
He's talking.
It was a strange voice. Rather than hearing it with my ears, it was like it was resonating directly
I am
inside my
not your
body.
enemy. I've always been in here. I've been inside the defense
He's
room
the
this whole
weapon?
time.
That's crazy. Hi.
He doesn't have legs.
You don't hear him?
He's just... Oh, sorry.
He said he was Takumi, but what is he? And what is his connection with the defense room?
You can't hear him. Only we can hear him. Can you hear me? Can you finally hear me? Yeah, I hear you, but why now? Is this because of the Supreme Commander's crypto? Same as how I start to understand the invaders' language? No, it's similar, but I think it must be a little different. To begin with, this isn't my true appearance. It's an avatar created using crypto. An avatar created from crypto? This voice isn't normal either. It was made with crypto, so it can only be heard with crypto. But you couldn't hear me with the power you had before. It wasn't strong enough. Now that you've absorbed enough crypto, it's allowed you to hear my voice. Okay, guess that makes sense.
So would we have understood him if we let Takumi absorb all the crypto globin
Very good question.
from the start?
Very good question. I have no clue.
Hey, Takumi, are you perhaps able to hear what he's saying? And would Eito, if we like split it in half?
Very good question. Yeah, this is the first time, but I can hear him. Really? I can't hear anything. I can tell he's talking, though. So what is he? Oh, right. We've got a lot of questions. I'll try asking him.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Tell me, who exactly are you? As I mentioned before, this body is an avatar created with crypto. My real body is inside the defense room. Why the defense room? Is there a weapon inside of there? I'm not a weapon. I'm a person, just like you. Not an ordinary human, though. Because of some random mutation, I have extra powerful crypto. Extra powerful? It allows me to create and control undying flames. The wall of fire was created with my crypto's power as well. You made the wall of fire? This form too. I created by manipulating undying flames. My real body can't leave the defense room, so sometimes I check on things in the school by creating an avatar. You stumbled upon that avatar before and mistook me for an invader. What's your real body look like, and why is it in the defense room? I don't know that myself. What am I really, I wonder? Huh? At the very least, I know I'm not your enemy because I'm just like all of you. I was also brought here to protect humanity. You were brought here too? To protect humanity?
Hey, what are you talking about? Are you saying this guy's got the same mission as us?
But what's he been doing here? You want to know my purpose here at the academy? I'll tell you, although Siri originally forbade me from telling anyone. Really? He told you to stay quiet? But he's not here anymore, and you all came here for answers, right? Ever since I was brought to the school, I've been storing up undying flames in the defense room. After 100 days, that power will be enough to raise all life on this planet. All life? So you'll kill off the invaders with your power? You're going to burn them all with undying flame? I suppose so. It seems humanity wants to annihilate them at all costs. Is that what it takes to stop world death? Will world death end if the invaders all die? I don't know the details myself. Siri never told me. You weren't told anything, but you're the one who has to actually burn them all. Yes, I'm just like you in that regard. I exist only to be used by humanity. Being used, yeah, that sounds about right. When you activate that power of yours, what will happen to the rest of us? Will we be burned up with invaders? I didn't hear anything from Siri on the subject, but I doubt you'd walk away unscathed after being bathed in undying flames. So, we'll die after all. That really is our fate.
Unless he just puts it all out.
Hey, talk to me. What's this guy saying? It's about time you started sharing what you know. Yeah, you're right. Well, I relayed everything I heard to the others. They'd all had their suspicions about it, of course, but hearing it from the source had a lot more impact. All of them were shocked. They needed a minute to take it all in. So we're really going to be killed on day 100? Burned up by the undying flames along with the invaders? We're gonna die! We're all gonna die together!
We were just sacrificial pawns in this plan, Ema included. Our worst nightmares were right on the money. Wish we could have been wrong.
So all that stuff about going home on day 100 and seeing the people we care about again? All that was just a bunch of bull?
We were deceived from the very start! I'll never get to see Leo again. Hey, the undying flames are part of this guy's power, right? Can't you just, not set them off? That's what I'm thinking.
Is that something you could do? No, I'm sorry. My real body doesn't have the power to do that. What do you mean? The flames that are going to kill us all are your power, aren't they? Yes, but my body, it's... Just then, someone stepped forward and inserted themselves between us.
May I have a moment?
Ato spoke to the boy in the undying flames.
I can't hear you, but you can hear me, right? If so, I'd like you to hear me out. Can you let us see your real body?
Huh?
I'd like to see it with my own eyes before the end, the true form of who we've been protecting. That's why we all came here to the defense room in the first place.
How about it? Actually, I was going to suggest that myself. I thought it would be more convincing than trying to explain it with words. You'll understand once you see me. You'll see that I have no power at all, that I can't do anything. With that, the boy wreathed in the undying flames turned to face the door. He began walking forward, went straight through. So what about the ones in front of the door? If he can't get rid of them, what does he do with the ones in front of the door?
I don't know.
Extinguished! What does that even mean? In the center of the sturdy door was now a gaping hole as if it had melted clean away. Well, the door's been destroyed, such power!
Looks like we can go in easily enough now. Well, are we gonna?
Oh, this hole was made for us!
It's made for me! Takumi, let's check it out.
Right. I kinda didn't expect Ato to be alive this long. Okay, here goes. I thought he'd die before Nozomi. I've gotta admit, I feel kinda nervous.
Same here. What could we be beyond this door?
Our bodies stiff and tense, we approached the door. And we went inside.
A dude.
If we just drop dead... Oh, it's the same as the other place. The place was hard to describe in words. The school we'd been staying in all this time was strange, but this place was even stranger. It's huge. It's some real sci-fi. Hey, are those missiles over there? They're hooked up to that device in the center. Is it making undying flames?
It looks like the flames are being packed into dozens of missiles.
Are they gonna fire all these missiles on day 100? I'd love that.
These are what's gonna burn up every last bit of life on Earth. It's all the more believable after seeing them for ourselves. Holy Jumanji sword! Are you there? I'm a little scared.
More importantly, where's the ghost boy's real body? Where is he? Huh? I heard a voice that didn't seem to be coming from any one particular place, but rather echoing directly inside of me.
It's you.
I've been here this whole time for almost 100 days. Unable to move an inch, just having the power of my crypto absorbed continually. Here in this machine, inside Last Defense Academy. What? Where are you?
In front of you.
In front of me?
Just break it.
That's what I'm thinking. You mean inside of that machine there? I was given the mission of eradicating all life on Earth through the power of my crypto, regardless of my own will. The extraction of my crypto is fully automated, so I remain here immobile, simply being drained. I have no freedom, no more than an object, or maybe I should say a weapon. I don't even have my own name. Not even a name? I can't move my body properly, let alone leave this place, so I created an avatar to try and talk to all of you, the people fighting alongside me, but my voice couldn't reach you. If I'd been able to talk to you sooner, maybe we could have avoided losing so many of you. But it's too late for regrets now. Time can only go forward, never back. So you're really in here, sealed up inside of that device? Yes, look for yourself, my real body, my pitiful and wretched form. Determined, I began to make my way toward the device. At the top of it was a transparent capsule. I went up the stairs until I was right next to it and peered inside.
What the?
A baby?
Huh.
I couldn't help but let out a cry. Inside the capsule was maybe the last thing I'd been expecting. It was a
What
tiny
is going
newborn
on here?
baby.
Don't tell me this is...
Oh,
I thought the game
me
died.
too.
What?
I knew it. Eito, that was hard. That was one hard slap.
That was a really hard slap.
That's so cool. Was that meant to happen?
Is he saving the baby or is he like...
What the hell is he doing? Stop it!
I didn't know if Eito knew that was gonna happen or just did it because he knew it was the right thing to do.
System down. System down. Emergency. Emergency. Switching to reserve power supply. Restore system immediately.
What the heck? What's happening? Incredible! Such incredible power! It's like no other crypto globe I've taken before. Incomprehensible power!
I hate my life.
You see?
What?
What?
Eito, what are you doing?
Huh? What am I doing? I can't deal with this. Can't you see? I took his power! The same crypto globin that the Supreme Commander was so desperate to have! You actually killed him? The baby inside that capsule is mummified now. I don't know what the baby was doing in there, but it's not my problem. I don't care at all.
I shouted out all around me,
Can you hear me? If you're still there, say something.
but my voice just echoed emptily. The strange voice from before never answered.
So are you telling me if Takumi hit it, the same thing would have happened, or did he aim directly for the baby?
I think he aimed directly for the baby.
Not the
Well,
capsule?
no. He said he didn't know what the baby was doing in there.
It's gone. He just said it's gone
gone now.
So whoever would have hit that, this would have happened to.
Yes.
Oh.
What the heck?
The heck, the art style changed. He's gone for good.
You can
Trust
do that.
me.
There's more rendering there.
We are friends, after all.
Do what? Trust him.
You.
Huh?
What the heck were you thinking? Do you even know what you just did?
Of course I'm fully aware. That's why I did it, obviously.
Wow, don't tell me Eito's giving into the darkness.
Does this mean the true identity of the traitor is?
Huh? Traitor?
I knew that you and Ima were searching for the traitor, Kako. Alas, seems you didn't find your way to me, but that was quite a boon for me. I should thank you.
What? What is the meaning of this?
It's him! He did it! Here, go in the prisoner, he killed them!
What? Sir 8? Sorry.
That's right, it was all me.
I killed him. I
Sorry.
killed the prisoner. I destroyed Sire.
How? When?
I did it all. I gave you hideous monsters the punishment you deserved.
You must know something. Monsters? No, it's not true, is it, Eito? You need to put more trust in your friends. Everything I'm telling you is the truth. Then how did you manage to kill Sire? You want to know? Fine, anything for a friend. First, I called Sire over to the gym, told him there was something I wanted to discuss alone after sleeping hours. Then I acted like I was ready to fight, and once I talked to him for a while and got him to let his guard down, I told him I wanted him to teach me how to use Hemo Animal, and I transformed.
Then I stabbed him. With this very blade. It wasn't hard to destroy him once his guard was down. The first blow was fatal. And then, it was over.
Well, wait a minute. We weren't supposed to be able to touch him. He said he had bombs implanted in our bodies.
Oh, that was just a bluff. A bluff? Or so I'd been hoping anyway. Unfortunately, the explosives are real. It's a good thing I killed him instantly in one shot. I don't remember what happened after that.
I don't like the voice change.
His voice didn't really change.
It's more like
Evil.
sinister.
Presumably because I was killed by my bomb exploding. Then how are you still alive? Is your body secretly made of the Revival-matic?
Don't tell me the Revival-matic.
Yes, the Revival-matic brought me back. It's fully automated and works outside of battle too. Zirei had prepared for being attacked by someone, but it seems he didn't anticipate an attack that was sudden lethal blow. After that, I had to destroy the evidence. I put the dismembered Zirei into trash bags.
Then I went out and disposed of his remains in the ruins outside the school.
Was that
a little
easy?
unexpected
Why?
when Takumi found them later on, though.
What is the point in all of this?
Why would you do that? What was the point of destroying Zirei? I'll tell you my motives later. Isn't there something else you should be asking instead? What were you doing alone on the floor? Come on, you're not going to ask about Hiroko? I know we all hated her, but you could at least spare a thought for her.
You killed her too? You went and laid hands on a woman?
I did. Of course, I could never win in an honest fight, so...
I snuck into her room while she was sleeping. You know how Hiroko was. But even she didn't see this coming. She made it easy for me to kill her. She was so shocked when she died. She made the ugliest
See, like, the thing
face.
about the Dango and Rampa characters and, like, the Somnium Files, there was hints.
Yeah.
If you go back and play the game, you'll see it. I didn't see anything. I paid attention to him the most.
Yeah, I know, because he was the cutest.
You're so screwed up, man. I wish I could have seen how she looked, you.
That evening, Hiroko had promised to reveal everything to us the next day. Eito took advantage of the opening her relaxed mood gave him.
After I killed her and drained her cryptoglobin, I snuck out and disposed of the mummy in the ruins further out. But then, of course, you had to go and find her body too. You're quite the perplexing person, Takumi. What about the prisoner? She was already a blackened mummy by the time we found her. Everyone was utterly focused on finding her in Ema back then.
But I went alone to search in an area away from everyone else.
You did.
I figured
He
if I
did.
could find them first, I'd be able to absorb their
He's the first
cryptoglobin
one
in secret.
to call them
Luckily
out.
for me,
Yeah.
that's exactly what happened. Except I only found the
He was gonna
prisoner.
kill Ema.
After that,
Oh.
I pretended as if I just found the prisoner's body. Hey!
That's the only hint. That's literally the only hint. See? Now you believe I did it, right?
Who even are you?
Me? I'm Eito Aotsuki, of course. This is the real me. This is who I've always been.
You mean you've been deceiving us all along, lying to us? You're always thinking of your friends and worrying about everyone. All that was a lie? Come on, Eito, answer me!
That's right. It was a lie. Sorry about that.
That's all you have to say?
Why did you betray us? What benefit is there to taking the side of the invaders? I don't intend to take the side of the invaders. I don't really get what they're all about.
Then why?
Because, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I want to wipe out humanity in all its hideousness. Huh? I've always loathed humans.
Hate.
You're a
them
human.
so much! I can't stand it! Ugly, reeking, nasty, repulsive human beings!
Why was his favorite thing history and cleaning?
Cleaning humanity?
I know. It's been that way since the day I was
What
born.
did he say?
What are you talking about? In my eyes, all of humanity looks unsightly, freakish, eerie monsters. The sound their voices produce is utterly disturbing, and when they come close, their stench makes me want to avert my face.
I recall the doctor said I have an unexplained cognitive disorder. These strange symptoms apparently only occur in humans. The only person who looks normal is my own reflection in the mirror.
Okay, this is Uchikoshi's fault.
All other
Uchikoshi loves
humans
mental
are no
disorders.
more than hideous, repulsive beings. When I was a
So
child,
he sees these monster
I thought I was
figures?
insane. I kept hoping my symptoms would someday improve. I did everything I could to avoid human contact and hid myself away in the library.
I mean,
So
I
that's what he
read
meant
all
by
manner of
hospitals.
books there.
Mental hospitals.
Especially ones about humanity's journey through history. As I studied these histories, left behind, unread,
So that's why he
covered
likes
in
history.
I discovered the truth. I found out just how
I mean, to be fair,
and
a lot of them
sinful
are.
humans
Is very
really
ugly.
Are.
it's extremely
but
ugly.
through this journey, you saw
Always
how
fighting.
loving they are too.
Yeah.
Cursing, hating,
So I'm a little
stealing,
confused.
defrauding, mocking, deceiving, envying, abusing, arguing, and killing each other. They're wretched.
You're part of the problem,
horrible
man.
monsters who trample on the dignity of other creatures' lives without any compunctions or guilt.
Is that 9/11?
It looked like
And the
it.
moon,
It looked
and then
like
the
it.
TRC. Well, what is this? Have you lost your mind, Sir Ato? That includes world death, you know. That was a disaster caused by mankind. Humans continually engage in their brazen destruction of Mother Earth, the very one who birthed them. The extreme weather was a warning from the planet, and still humanity made no attempt to stop. Cough. In the end, Earth chose death, one more horrible tragedy caused by human ugliness.
What's the point of all this rambling?
Once I found out just how repulsive humanity really is, I had a realization. I wasn't insane. I was the only person left on this planet with any decency at all. My eyes are righteous eyes that can see the ugliness of humanity for what it really is. My ears and nose are righteous too. There's nothing wrong with me. Human beings are the ones who are insane. All of you are hideous monstrosities. You must perish as soon as possible.
If he had a friend growing up, he could have been pushed on like a more right path.
Oh, you think you're not insane? That's crazy. Kind of crazy.
No, you just don't notice what's wrong with humanity because your eyes aren't righteous. Nobody else can see it, so I have to fix it myself. Just me, the only decent person on this planet. What is it you think you have to do? Annihilate humanity, of course. I was chosen to do just that, chosen as the savior who will destroy all of this vile species. To be fair, he was picked. That's why I have these eyes. Are you serious, dude?
Are you gonna kill yourself along
Even back
with
in the
it?
complex, I knew this was my destiny. I tried desperately to think of how I could make it happen. I studied hard and planned on climbing up the political ladder. But then I was brought here. At first I felt like I shouldn't be here, but then it all clicked into place. After all, what's transpiring here is a battle for the fate of humanity. It's exactly the kind of golden opportunity I've been waiting for. It convinced me more than ever that I was the chosen savior.
Oh, yeah.
If humanity's fate will be decided here, I could take matters into my own hands and throw the whole operation in chaos. I got my chance. A righteous destiny will come to the righteous. I was right in what I was trying to accomplish.
What about your family and everyone you love? You're going to kill all of them too?
What? There's nobody that I love. As for my family, I killed them when I was a kid. Couldn't bear to be around such hideous creatures. You killed them? Your own family? These guys are heckin' crazy! Who knew this was the kind of guy Ato really was? Totally misjudged you. You're not cute at all.
Oh, that's offensive.
I suffered to get this far, okay? Do you have any idea how much I've had to endure? You're all such eyesores, such ghastly and grotesque creatures. Speaking to you for any length of time makes my chest ache uncontrollably. Appearance, your voice, your movement, your smell, all of it makes my skin crawl. I've been suffering this whole time.
That's why you got pains in your chest and had to leave sometimes?
It's been nothing but agony for me up until this very day, living with a bunch of nasty mutants like you. All I wanted was for all of you to die. I've been wishing for that this whole time. So stop it! I'm going to lose my mind! But if I were to kill you all right away, whoever's in charge might just send in reinforcements. Then I wouldn't be able to wipe out humanity, so I just grit my teeth and suffered through it. As I held my tongue for almost 100 days, working my magic behind the scenes to make sure all your plans went to waste.
You're saying you were deliberately misleading us this whole time?
Yes, indeed. All for this very moment. And now I've had enough. I want to eliminate you ugly creatures so bad.
Stand it anymore.
Okay, everyone. I guess we're doing this. Our backs are against the wall.
We're fighting
Get
him?
ready.
Dude, we're all just gonna be revived anyway. He's gonna kill us here, and we're gonna be revived. We're gonna kill him here, and he's gonna be revived.
Well, his DNA changed, theoretically.
No.
It's all the crypto.
That's a different voice line.
Okay, you can summon invaders now?
I'm not
When I
happy.
was first brought here, I was desperate to get back to the complex as soon as possible. I needed to do everything I could to achieve greatness and destroy humanity. More importantly, I just didn't want to be around.
We're all in the
to witness
background, you hear
rapes.
that?
But I realized that
You
if
hear
this was
that?
the battle for
What?
the fate of
We're all in the
humanity,
background.
I
Yeah.
could easily annihilate them all by sabotaging the mission. Killing everyone straight away might mean replacements would be called to fill in the gaps.
Maybe
The
he's
security
Paco.
around the defense system in the
Yeah.
war room and the revival-matic in the infirmary
Paco.
was so tight, I couldn't have destroyed them even if I wanted to. That's why I did everything from the shadows. That's also why I insisted we shouldn't fight at first. I'm the one who killed Sire before he could tell us anything. I didn't need everyone finding out the truth and coming together. I snuck out into the city ruins to dispose of the remains.
I like
made
how
it
they're-
seem like
he's
I ran
restating
away
it
so
like
that
we
no
didn't hear
one
him
would
the first
suspect
time.
me. Unfortunately, I got lost on the way there. I was about to give up and figured my dream would die unfulfilled. But then
So he really was
I
gonna
was
die
able
back
to
there?
continue with my plans Because you saved me, Takumi. Thank you.
Oh, that's gross,
I
man.
continued fighting with everyone superficially, but in secret.
That didn't
I was
feel
still
like
working
he
to
didn't feel
sabotage you
anything,
and keeping you divided.
right?
It was the same when Hideko
He didn't feel
volunteered to lead the
anything?
team. I had to undermine her to keep you all from coming together. I said whatever I had to in order to get Takumi on my side.
He didn't feel nothing?
Then killed Hideko when she was on her own. It wasn't enough to just kill you. I wanted to put you into a state of as much despair as possible.
Why?
Because the whole time, I was hating you horrible monsters more and more.
That's hard to
That's
believe,
why
but
I
whatever
burned
you
the food
say.
supplies after the barbecue. I knocked everybody out with sleeping pills. I learned how to make
Oh,
them
so he did do it.
And when we
He
went
did spike the
exploring
food.
for more food supplies, I'm the one who attacked you and rendered you unconscious.
Oh.
Takumi. I really loathed you for getting so cocky after saving my life. I could hardly stand it. I thought if
Maybe
I
it boosts
abandoned you in the desert,
Anima.
you'd die in agonizing death, which would finally solve my problems. But then you came back with your friends from second to last Defense Academy. Takumi, you irritating little ogre.
Oh,
I
shoot.
knew then that you were my true nemesis. Of course, you didn't notice a thing. You blamed the whole series of events on the invader made of undying flames. Thanks to that, I could rest easy and continue my work.
I'm quiet, just
I'm
listening
also
to
the one who
Eito
let the
speak.
prisoner out
Yeah.
while the fake Moko was rampaging. I was hoping she'd make
The
things
fake
more
who?
interesting.
Moko.
But
Oh.
all she did before running away was to take Ina. When I found her at the enemy base, she was no longer of any use to me. Although it was nice to be able to absorb her power. Absorbing both Hideko and the prisoner's cryptoglobin was actually giving me quite the power boost.
He
you know?
killed Moko?
But
He
I
killed
never tipped
Moko.
my hand. I
So
hid
he
it from
understood the invaders
every
from
last
since
one of
then.
you disgraceful humans. As if I'd let any of you get the upper hand on me. It's been hell for me. Hearing you hideous monstrosities calling me your friend all this time. When I kill
Eito,
you,
you're such a weirdo.
I'm going to make it hurt. Every step of
I'm
the
glad
way.
he wasn't my favorite because I couldn't take another game that did that to me.
That's why I singled out Nozomi too. What?
Alchemy stopped. You heard that?
Uh-huh. Oh.
What are you saying? What do you mean you singled out Nozomi?
Now, Takumi, calm down. You're so ugly when you lose your cool. But I suppose you can't help it. She was important to you after all. She was essentially a substitute for the childhood friend you left behind in the complex, right? Such an ugly way of thinking, replacing one person with another, but it suits an ugly person like you.
Enough. Just answer the question.
Oh, sorry. As usual, I'm terrible at reading the room. It was a proposal from the Supreme Commander that did it. That was all I could have ever asked for. She said she'd send us to the artificial satellite. That meant I'd be able to botch this whole project. At the same time, I'd be able to use my powered-up Hemo Anima to destroy all the people who evacuated the satellite.
As if you'd ever get away with that. We would have been there to stop you.
Oh, please. All I had to do was catch you off guard and pick you off one by one. There's no revival manic up there, after all.
You were going to kill all of us once we made it to the satellite?
It's too bad the Supreme Commander's proposal was a trap. That threw me, I have to admit. I did already have a feeling it might have been, though.
So you turned us against Nozomi because she was opposed to accepting the offer?
I just saw my opportunity and seized it. You guys were the ones attacking her so shamefully. You didn't need any convincing to act that way.
Does that mean the one who told the others about Nozomi was?
Yes, it was me. I told everyone. I told them it was just hearsay and encouraged them to pass it on. After 2 or 3 days, the story had spread and nobody could tell where it came from anymore.
But how the heck did you know about our conversation? I was alone with her when she told me.
Alone? Really? Think, Takumi. Did you check?
Huh?
Here's a word of advice. You should really be more careful about locking your door. He was in the room! After overhearing your little exchange, I left the cafeteria before you and while you were out. In the locker.
The locker.
That's crazy. That's
Thanks to your
adorable.
carelessness.
That's not
I
cute.
got a front row seat
That's so
to
funny.
a private conversation.
That's so funny.
nasty! His aura is the color of some supreme creeper! So you revealed the secrets you learned in order to isolate Nozomi. I added a few creative additions to the story to really make it stick. I'm so glad you simpletons bought into it. That's horrible, sorry. It's such a cool thing to do. I've been hoping to get rid of Nozomi for some time. Despite being so ugly, she clearly had an influence over all of you. Left unchecked, she would strengthen our sense of unity. It was a happy mistake for me when her rejection symptoms started. Such great timing.
Why? Why would you do all this? Why would you go this far?
Because I hate humanity. How many times do I have to tell you? Because you're all hideous. Humans are ugly, disgusting, noxious beasts. As the only decent person alive, I have a duty to eliminate them. I had to derail this operation by any means necessary.
I trusted you. I thought of you as a friend.
Trust? Friendship? Seriously, I wish you'd stop it with the disgusting misunderstandings. You really thought I had some sort of soft spot for a ghoul like you?
He does.
You thought I actually liked you? Was that an idea that brought you comfort? Oh, that's gross. So very ugly.
You freaks need to be destroyed!
Enough of your babbling! You didn't think we'll let some deranged defect like you destroy us, do you? Not just you, it's all of humanity that must be destroyed. The Earth herself craves it. That's why world death started. Everyone wants you to die, so why do you insist on trying to live? Is it that hard for you to put your repulsive egos aside?
What's wrong with having an ego? What's wrong with trying to live? Life is precious. It's only natural that we'd want to preserve ours. We're putting everything we have into living. No matter the circumstances, no matter the situation, we'll do everything we can to live up until our very last moment. And if you're going to deny us that, then you're our enemy. I'm not about to stand by and let you kill me. No way am I going to die here. We live on for everyone who died. No matter what happens, we'll keep living.
Stop raising that obnoxious voice of yours, so unbearably nasty. All this time, every single day I spent masquerading as one of your friends has been torture. But now I can finally act as your enemy. Now I can destroy you. This power of tape will bring everything to an end.
Of mankind needs to be annihilated, so I can restore the true beauty of the Earth. You hear me? Humanity must fall.
Okay, dude.
Filthy humans, perish and be gone. Die, monster!
Persona!
The real monster
Whoa.
My dear brother died because of you. I won't let you get away with that.
Whoa, that's a style.
Here we go, everybody. Let's stop him here and now. Eliminate! Eito Atsuki!
Can you tell my heart is crushed into a billion pieces? Or no? I'm sorry. I like Eito too. I love the Eito Takumi ship with all my heart, man. I still like it. Rock music.
The power I've consumed
Is this the same music from earlier? No.
From
day 69.
have grown immensely. This is the end for you unsightly blights on existence.
At least it's an epic final battle. Sad for you. You aren't our strongest
The
unit.
hideousness of humanity makes me sick. You're filth too.
Is that
It
rap?
takes everything I
Yes.
have to hold back my nausea. Yet you still try to live. It's my duty to destroy you. Let's do this.
Oh, it's English.
Do my best.
It is English. Is this Eito's taste in music?
Let us begin.
I think so.
Hi. My apologies.
I'll take care of this. Weakling!
Leave it to me. Let's put this to use.
Hauling ass!
I have no words. Why is there a jazz saxophone? This is what Eito's made out of. That's my only answer. This feels like a Shadow the Hedgehog song.
Heads up!
Can you at least say it's a little cooler than Shadow the Hedgehog? What? Can you at least say Eito is a little cooler than Shadow the Hedgehog? Just a little. He is. Shadow the Hedgehog's cool.
Bang, bang, bang!
Shadow Hedgehog's just edgy though, and he does have a heart though. Whoa. We're not stopping till we're all dead. So strike it.
I like that part a lot. That's a great voice.
2 arms!
It is, but I'm upset. I don't know what to do.
Humans are the monsters. If anything, the invaders are the decent ones.
You stunned him.
Although,
He has 10
I couldn't care less
HP.
what happens to them, as long as humans are made of stick.
Ato.
No, he has 80.
Oh.
Onwards.
Where's the room?
Trust in yourselves? What kind of lyric is that? We need nobody's help.
Seriously depressing.
You think in Japanese? The song's in Japanese?
Maybe.
Here we
This
go.
is my favorite kind of guitar chords. This is unfair.
How are we supposed to beat him?
I'm good whenever.
This is insane.
Time for me to move.
How? Genuinely, how are we supposed to beat him?
Hurts.
I'm ready.
Do you hear this?
Yes. I'm really upset about it.
I love this. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna cry. I hate everything that's happening right now.
I'll try not to run away. Oh!
Did you hear that laugh? That was
Yeah.
so cute.
I can do this much.
Can I pretend that Ato's singing this and
Yeah,
this is the
that's
song
exactly
of
what
the
I
heart?
was singing. I was thinking.
Fair for once.
He just wanted to be
After I
loved, but
kill
they're
you
so
all
ugly.
here, I'm going to make my way onto that artificial satellite. Because if there are any human survivors there, I need to make sure they're eliminated as well. And that will be
Is this the
made
end of the
possible
game,
once I
though?
absorb all of your powers.
It might be. Is that undying flames on the floor?
I can finally fulfill my lifelong dream. Let's freaking go. That's what I'm talking about. Let me handle it.
Did he do 0 damage to Ato?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bang, bang, bang! Did you see that? Good to go.
I really want to hear what these lyrics are.
I'm good to go.
It's time to show them what.
I don't know. I'm just stunned into silence here.
I'll try not to run away.
Come on, man. There's so many enemies
Leave it
here.
to me.
Use her special, maybe? She could get rid of all of them.
Locked and loaded.
What's wrong with her attack?
I'm
Move
good
down,
whenever.
attack down.
Saxophone
They're
again?
gonna hear this engine roar.
Do you think he's gonna spawn more of these guys, or it's worth it to get rid of all of them first?
I honestly don't know.
My turn.
This is, again, another thing I have no idea what's going on. I'm like convinced you're not supposed to win.
No, we're gonna win. I just
it
don't
to
know what
me.
the order of operation is.
I'm all set.
I have no doubts about winning.
I want to know what that lyric is.
I'll show you.
I can't
what's up.
hear.
Here, I'm not fighting while talking a lot, so you can listen carefully.
Here we go.
Higher and higher. They're not gonna get us. Nothing lasts forever.
Onwards. I've got 2 arms.
You know, not a lot of boss music has lyrics. Right? Mm-hmm. This is amazing
Let's get
boss
to the
music.
killing.
Trust in yourself, don't change anything else.
Time for me to move.
The game does not succeed in making me hyped up, though. I don't feel hyped. If that's what the game is going for, Like to make the player feel
I'm good
hyped
to
about
go.
fighting. I don't feel hyped.
I don't think
At
it's
all.
supposed to feel hyped. I think it's supposed to lighten the mood a little.
You make a lovely
Like, what does the game want us to
turn.
feel right now? What is the writer's intention?
I don't think Kodaka is an understandable human being.
I know that, but every story has like
All right,
a goal.
Let's do this.
His story's absolutely insane. His goal was to let players have the most interesting game experience.
I wouldn't call this. Oh, he has one
Now,
foot in the fire.
Stop your unsightly resistance and die already. Your friends are waiting for you.
Oh
in
man,
hell.
our support
join
thing
me.
disappeared.
Eito, why do you think we're going to heck, man?
That's rude.
That's very rude.
Well, he's standing alone.
I can't wait.
Can you reach? Is it hitting him?
Yeah, but it's not doing anything.
Oh. No, because
Time
he
for me
does
to
attack
move.
-1. That's why I'm wondering.
Yeah, it does hit him.
How come it won't?
Oh,
go?
never mind then. I don't know. It looks like it hit him, but I guess not.
A worm like me can still crawl.
You can use aggression
This will
signal?
be something.
He has 2 health.
I know.
Yet. Oh, sorry. A worm like
I just
me
want to get rid of the
can
little
still-
ones.
I hope I'm doing this right.
Use another defense potion if you have one.
I still have more in me.
I don't want to use it on him.
Okay.
That's 7, 8. That's 8. That's 9.
I'm not completely useless yet. My
Defensive
guard's
mode,
up.
defensive mode. Oh, okay. You already used defensive mode, sorry.
Be gone. I can't stop now.
Shoma died, but like I feel like it's okay.
It's fine.
My turn.
I can't wait.
I can't even tell if the song's looping or not.
I'm good to go.
Where
Does
is
this
he?
do it for you?
Got him.
Oh, that's nice. Oh no. My support thing is gone too.
Kneel before me,
We kind of need this.
weakling!
I've got this. Let's go. Gotcha.
I have no words.
It's over! No, the battle isn't over yet!
Like, what do they...
You think that's enough to stop me?
What are we supposed to be doing?
We don't have a healer.
Yeah, I know.
I still got fight in me!
Let's get to the killing.
Onward. Let us begin.
I can't even see his health bar.
It's not gonna do anything?
I can't see him. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
It's not doing anything.
It might do something.
No, it
Leave it to me.
won't. Everywhere I'm clicking.
Is it because he's in the flames? I have no clue.
I'll do my best!
You can't hit him.
I can't hit him. Is it because he's flying?
Don't you
Defense
dare
stance
underestimate
if you
me.
can.
Protect yourself!
Takumi might die.
I'm good to go. Stings, doesn't it? Stubborn, aren't they?
I'm in bad shape! Guess I'm screwed!
Are you supposed to win?
I'll cut you down.
Are you supposed to win?
Light it. I won't give up!
Why can't you hit him?
Is it because of the type of attacks that they have?
Rev it up! Full throttle!
It's not gonna hit him.
I don't know.
Let me handle it.
It hits him with that.
But I think he might hit back.
Damn you! How's
He didn't hit back.
Looks a little dangerous.
This is a different track.
It didn't hit him.
I can't.
Is he too high up or something?
Maybe because the sniper can't get him either. Kako can't get him.
Only Yugamu and Gaku can?
How irritating.
I never thought they'd be this good.
Why?
Be gone!
Watch out with Yugamu.
It's too much.
They're all
I
bleeding.
can't anymore.
It's not gonna do anything.
I don't
can't
even know.
quit. I can still fight.
It hits him.
I'll give it all I've got.
Have we seen this before?
No.
Nice.
I got it.
Takumi might
I
die.
won't give in.
Oh, we're not stopping till we're all dead, so strap in.
She can't hit him either. Am I doing something wrong?
I don't know. I think it's because he's floating.
My apologies. Leave it to me.
I think it's because he's in the sky.
Oh, fist attack, sword attack.
I think only gun attacks work.
I've still got some kills in me.
He has a sword attack.
Don't you dare underestimate me.
Let's do this!
I swear these lyrics are Japanese,
Yeah, I heard that.
and the rest are English.
Full throttle! Yeah! Oh yeah!
I don't even know what you're supposed to do.
I still don't fight. You think that's enough to stop me? I still don't fight in me. Uncouth baboon.
I never thought they'd be this good. I won't give in. I'll just put this here.
Onward. This should hinder them.
Let's do this! Setting it up! Let's give it to him!
Defense stance.
On who?
Don't you dare
Kura?
underestimate
Yeah.
me. Don't touch me.
And Takamaru.
I've still
Or
got some
Yugamu's
kills
special
in me.
attack.
I'm not finished yet. Here it comes. I can still fight.
Is it game over?
Ow!
I guess not.
Ow! Quit.
Yes, this is it.
I want to know if you're supposed to beat him. You think so?
We'll see. I'm gonna die, so.
You have my back.
Hauling ass!
Can't hit him.
Okay.
How about this? Can't hit him. How about this? Can't hit him.
2 arms!
Defense stance, maybe?
Can't hit him. Can't hit him.
Maybe just save it for next turn. I don't...
Let us begin. I'll protect you.
You think that's enough to stop me? Defense! Defense!
No, this is pretty good at bringing ultimate despair.
Yep.
Giving you a boss fight you can't win.
I have to do this tomorrow.
Gotta play defense.
2 arms!
Don't you dare underestimate me! Protect yourself!
I love this song.
Be gone!
Saved my ass.
To you.
Let me at him!
Maybe attack up with your Hema Anima stuff.
I'll show you what's up. Let me handle it. Too freaking good! I'll show you what's up.
You keep doing it. You keep boosting.
Prepped and ready.
No, you
Let
can't.
me handle it. Let it
Did you do the targeted one?
Just watch me.
No, not that. The straight shot.
Let me at him. Bang, bang, bang! Damn you! Die!
That's mean.
Did my engine die?
Did he heal?
You have my
He did something.
I think he healed.
Can't keep up.
Agility up.
Goodbye. You're probably gonna go after her, but I don't care.
Prepped and ready.
I hate that notes that sound like Undertale.
Get the hell out of my way! Let me at him. I'll show you what's. Let's freaking go! Let me at him. I got a good feeling about this. Let's freaking go!
Defensive stance.
That's what I'm talking about. Let me at him.
Very much depending on Goku right now.
Hey, hey. I'll cut you down.
Looks like this is the end.
You're so mean.
Saved my ass.
to you.
Let's freaking go.
You know, he might be able to do it. He might be able to do
That's
it.
what I'm talking about. Let me at him.
Why isn't it?
Let's freaking go.
It's not going down. Oh, wait, yeah, it
That's what I'm
is.
talking about.
One more. Use your special, maybe?
Let me
Let's
just.
freaking go.
Just watch me.
No, that's not
enough.
worth it.
Let's
I'm
give it to
gonna.
him.
Oh,
Let's do this.
No. Oh,
I'll
okay.
smoke 'em. It's up to you.
that was so cool, Takamaru.
Let's freaking go. Hey,
Yes, you did it!
it can't be.
I'm getting like an F, but like
I don't care. You did it. I didn't think you were gonna do
why
it.
wasn't the attacks doing anything in the beginning though?
I don't know.
They didn't explain. Oh shoot. But I lost? Me? But how? I've absorbed so much cryptoglobin. How could I still come up short? This is wrong. It's all wrong. How could someone as righteous as me lose? What gives you deranged humans the right to live in my place? Enough of this. You're the deranged one.
You seriously repulsive! You messed everything up.
He broke that device too, and the guy with the undying flames is gone.
Does this mean we failed? Everything we sacrificed to defend the school is all going to go to waste?
It seems like the mission's a failure. Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I didn't manage to accomplish the bare minimum. This is all your fault, you traitorous scoundrel! What was with that baby? What was it doing there?
We just don't know, and now I guess we never will.
But if the mission failed, that means nothing's gonna happen on day 100 now. So we don't have to die anymore, right? The invaders haven't been defeated and world death hasn't been stopped. For all we know, it might not be long until it finishes off the planet. Sorry, I'm not keeping up voices that well. With no way to get to the artificial satellite, we're stuck waiting here for the end. But wouldn't the people from the satellite send someone to come get us? They're not going to waste resources at disposal of pawns, especially after we caused their mission to fail.
So we have to live here alone in a dying world until world death finally destroys everything? No way am I going along with that! Oh man, our lives are seriously screwed.
It's starting to sound like you would have been better off if the Supreme Commander had killed you. I regret not being able to destroy all the people who fled to the artificial satellite, but I'm happy that everything you did here ended up being totally worthless.
That alone gives meaning to all my plans and struggles.
Okay, weirdo.
All ended up being worthless.
We lost. Ever since the very beginning, I felt so confused, so lost. But even without knowing the whole truth, I still worked alongside everyone I met here. We kept this school safe together. One way or another, we fought hard to protect it. Through sleepless nights and the grief of what we'd lost, we gave it everything we had. And now we'd failed. At the very last minute, it all fell through. Not because the invaders defeated us, but because we were betrayed by one of our own. Our defeat was set in stone now. Everything we'd done had just been one big waste of time. Thanks, game.
Shocking, isn't it? But I managed to avoid a real tragedy thanks to me. You should be grateful.
What do you mean, a real tragedy?
I've been keeping this a secret from all of you, but I may as well come clean. Just like how Takumi came to understand the invaders' language after he absorbed the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin, I also came to understand their language thanks to the prisoner's cryptoglobin.
What?
She didn't have the strength of the Supreme Commander, but her power was, let's say, special all the same. In all of our battles since then, I've been listening to what the commanders had to say. That's how I found out the truth behind this war.
The truth? Have you completely lost it? We learned the truth a long time ago!
Is that right? Enlighten me.
World death decimated the human population, and the remainder of humanity was forced to live in underground shelters like the residential complex. But because of world death, the planet itself wasn't going to hold it out for much longer.
The invaders are trying to hurry the process along. They were created by world death for that purpose. So long as those things are around, the planet won't last long. That's why this mission was launched. People in charge sent a baby with special cryptoglobin build up undying flames, massacre the invaders all at once. The baby would need 100 days to store up enough flames. Our mission was to protect them during that time.
But the survivors of humanity would get caught in the collateral if they stayed on Earth, so they evacuated onto an artificial satellite up in the sky.
Indeed, what they said!
That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Huh? The ugliness of mankind far exceeds your imagination. You never found out the real truth. I wonder what would have happened if you did.
What are you talking about? Then what is this real truth? What do you know that we don't?
Stop that. I beg of you, don't look at me with that hideous face. Don't yell in that repulsive voice. Keep your stench away from me.
Enough, answer me!
Why would I tell you horrendous ogres anything? You wasted your time here without ever knowing why. You can just rot in despair over that fact.
Thanks, man. Just then, an announcement began echoing throughout the school.
Error. Emergent reserve power will soon be depleted.
The reserve power's depleted? Takumi, it's over! I can't sit through this creep ramblings any longer!
I shall slay this evil myself!
No, I'm gonna do it, treacherous butthole god coming! Wait, guys, let me. All this happened because I saved him that time. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be in that mess. I'll take responsibility for him.
Being killed by the one I despise the most is truly a fitting end to this tragedy. Go ahead and take all that I am. You'll be the strongest of them all now, Takumi. How nice for you.
Who cares about that? There's no one left to fight.
Suppose that's true.
End, Eito.
Whoa. Did you really have to animate this?
Goodbye, Takumi. You know, until the very end. I hated, loathed, and despised you so much. I just couldn't help myself!
Help himself to what?
I don't know. Torturing them?
How
You
is
got
that
an S rank.
Everyone died.
You get bonus for nice kills.
What?
From then on, all of the school's facilities ceased to function. It was as if Last Defense Academy itself had died.
Huh.
No good, nothing's working anywhere. Same with the cafeteria. The refrigeration automatic aren't powering on. We still have no perishables though, so it should be okay for a while.
What the heck happened? The undying flames in the defense room were probably the power source for the rest of the school. Once Eito off, the person who was making them, all the other functions must have stopped too.
Then what are we supposed to do now? We're in the middle of nowhere with nothing to sustain us. Hey, speaking of nothing, has anyone taken a peek outside? It's seriously depressing sight.
They don't have the revive-o-matic anymore.
Are we gonna look? Yeah, I guess we could look outside. When I looked out the window, I saw something I didn't think was possible. The wall of undying flames that surrounded the school had gone out. The only thing out there now is the endless city ruins.
The wall of fire is gone too. I guess this is what it's always looked like out here, but it feels strange.
Is this really how it ends? Did we really lose to the invaders?
If we'd just seen through to that traitor's true nature sooner!
We never could have done that. Nobody even imagined there was someone sabotaging us behind the scenes.
What about the invaders' all-out attack? Is that still happening? I wonder. Our mission's already failed after all. At the very least, the enemy no longer has any reason to attack this place as desperately as they did before.
Except to come and finish us all off. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done fighting. I thought it was pretty fun, although it wasn't the kind of killing game I was hoping for.
Are we sure no one's sending someone to get us? They've really abandoned us?
Why would they rescue people they see as disposable? I'm far too noble and important to just be thrown away. Someday the Osuzuki family crush all of humanity.
Knock it off. You sound like Eito. So now what do we do?
Now what? There's nothing left to do here, but there's no reason to leave either.
Are we going to stay until day 100 at least? I think so. There's no one else for me to go to.
We played this game this far. It wouldn't hurt to see the ending on the final day, right? We have nothing to do, nowhere to be, and nowhere to go. I'm feeling it all over again, the total loss of everything I hold dear. Is it just gonna fast forward? Because I'd really appreciate that. When I woke up the next day, I couldn't mold myself to get out of bed. Emptiness, helplessness, those emotions so overwhelmed me. Losing Karo and Nozomi, being betrayed by Eito, I had nothing, not a place to return to. No one I can do about any of this. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I whispered wistfully and let my heavy body sink into the bed, and I kept sinking deeper and deeper. Oh, the morning announcements aren't going off. It wasn't even morning when suddenly it happened. What? My body? I didn't know what was causing it, but something abnormal was happening in my body. It wasn't just heavy throughout my whole body. I felt warm. No, hot. Abnormally hot. Far beyond anything like a regular fever. Don't tell me I have rejection symptoms. Had the crypto rejection that plagued Nozomi finally came for me? Maybe this was what I deserved. I was being punished for being unable to do anything for the baby. Punishment for being unable to even trust him, let alone protect him. As I moaned from the intense heat running through my body, I finally stopped resisting it. Soon I lost consciousness as if the heat was swallowing me whole.
Am I even gonna make it to day 100? That's crazy.
How much time passed after that? Minutes? Hours? Longer? Couldn't say. I lost all sense of time. The vicious heat assaulting my body didn't subside, only grew in intensity. The heat woke me up from my sleep, so I felt like I was being burned from the inside out. What is this? I'm burning up. It's like my body's on fire. It's not rejection, is it? It feels like something more. It's undying flames, right?
I thought.
Immediately, my vision filled with flames. Fire erupted from my very body. And not just any flames, they were undying flames? I was enveloped in undying flames that were emitting from inside me. I let out a scream, and then something even stranger happened. The flames that filled my vision pulled away from me. They became a ball-like mass and began to writhe in front of me before forming into another shape. And just like that, the boy made of undying flames was there.
How are you?
How am I still alive? Unfortunately, I'm not. My real body is long dead. Killed by Eito.
Then...
Huh?
What is this?
The last of my consciousness. Remaining in the cryptoglobin.
Makes sense.
Something
Okay.
like an echo.
An echo?
I don't
Okay.
understand it myself, but I'm glad this has happened.
Okay. I really wanted to talk?
Yeah.
It's curious to me too, but I don't have any strong feelings about being killed. Strange, isn't it, to feel nothing about your own death? I'm not even sure that I was ever truly alive in the first place. What do you mean? Not only do I not have a name, but I don't know anything about my origins either. Nothing about my mother or father or the place or date I was born. Nothing at all? What did my real body look like to you, a newborn? You didn't just look like one, you clearly were one. But several years have passed since I was born. I'm about the same age as the rest of you. What? As a trade-off of the overwhelming power I was born with, my body was incapable of growing physically. I was able to endure the sheer might of my crypto. The all too great price to pay for the benefits of this mutation. It's ironic, isn't it? My crypto is practically all-powerful, but my body was incapable of sustaining itself. Please, even if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you know. What is crypto? I don't know. Even I'm not sure what this power really is. So you've been left in the dark too? I only learned that the enemy had the same power when I arrived here. I still don't know what that is either. So in the end, not a soul here was told either. Was that to prevent info from leaking to the enemy, or because we were destined to die here no matter what we did? Because of that body, I never got to experience having friends. I couldn't risk letting anyone close to me, not when I could have lost control over my power at any moment. Sirei was the only person I ever spoke to. He looked after me ever since I was young.
Seriously?
Really? Him? Yes, he raised me, if only as a weapon. It was my destiny to live and die here at Last Defense, to use that power to eradicate the invaders. Are you okay with that? It doesn't matter. With my body the way it was, I was in no position to resist. I had to cooperate with the mission in order to live. Well, I call out cooperating, but I was just having my power constantly drained from me. Maybe you pity me, but I've long since accepted my existence as a weapon. I've never once considered what it was that I personally wanted to do. Not until I heard about all of you. Huh? Siri told me on the first day when he brought me here. He said a group of boys and girls my age had been brought here as a special defense unit to protect me. Once I heard that, I felt happy for some reason. It was my first real emotion. I was so curious, I wanted to get a look at you. So I created an avatar with my crypto. Behind Siri's back, of course. If he found out, he would have scolded me for wasting my power. And then you found me. Yes, you mistook me for an invader and began to panic. I see. I'm sorry. No, I realized that was a natural response considering my appearance and inability to communicate. Besides, the situation was what it was. After that, I thought I should stop creating avatars, but Siri suddenly stopped coming to see me, so I was even more curious what was happening to all of you. I decided to check in on things in this form again, all while trying to stay out of sight. I only appeared in front of you on urgent occasions when I had something I really need to tell you. Now that you mention it, whenever we were in a bind, you were always there. You must have realized we were in trouble and tried to warn me. From your point of view, I must have been a strange being, but I started to feel an affinity for all of you. I started to want to fight alongside of you as friends. As a friend. All this was very strange to me as well. I had no idea where these feelings were coming from. I envied you. Envied us? The people were constantly bickering and never sticking together? True as that may be, the sight of all of you working so hard to stay alive was beautiful to someone living with no meaning like me.
Hey!
But in the end, it was all for nothing. We failed. It's easy to blame it all on Eito's betrayal, but I'm sure that wasn't the only case. We were sloppy from the start about fighting, about protecting each other. I stayed in the same state of mind as when I got dragged into this, fighting without resolve or conviction. And as a result, I lost everything. My comrades and someone very dear to me too. So you have regrets? You bet I do. I'm full of regret. I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if I could have done more. If I just done better, maybe I could have saved Nozomi, saved Karawa. I know regret won't do anything, but I can't get it out of my head. Even Eito was able to do this because of me. Do you want to redo the past?
I knew it.
Huh? The reason I came to you this final time was to talk about exactly that. This is the last message I'll ever give you, and it's the most important of all.
I knew it! I'm just gonna save.
Yeah. I kind of had a feeling it was something to do with time loops, but...
Had to be.
What do you want to tell me? When I was killed by Eito, all my crypto was incorporated into him. I watched your battle from inside of him and I noticed something. A strange occurrence with Eito's specialist skill. Really? What happened to it? After absorbing my crypto, Eito's specialist skill underwent, I suppose you call it an evolution? It sure seemed that way when we were fighting him. It must be the effect of my crypto. It seemed to stimulate the power that was already inside of him. And now, by way of Eito, that crypto resides in you.
Already inside of him? That's why he was so weird! It awakened the power inside
of whatever
of him.
He saw? Your specialist skill, which allows you to redo things, should also have evolved to its highest level. If you use that power, you'll be able to return further back in time than before. Eito never could...
No, he could.
Takumi?
Yeah, Takumi's specialist skill was to redo the battle.
Oh.
So, like, when you hit the menu and hit redo wave, it's because of Takumi.
Okay. All the way back to the beginning of this 100-day period, in fact. Back to the beginning? You're telling me I could do all 100 days over again? I think you have the power to do so now. I can feel it from inside of you. Is this for real? Can I really go back and redo it? Redo all of it? Naturally, you'd be the only one going back. You'd have to part ways with everyone. Huh? Then what would happen to the others? Would they all have to keep living here in this timeline? I'm not sure. They may continue to exist as part of a parallel world, or they might vanish the moment you redo things. I can't tell you anything for certain. There's no telling how returning to the past might affect other things either. What do you mean? The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of this world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your crypto. Even on the crypto? Nothing would be out of the realm of possibility. You'd be using your power to violate the very laws of the universe. At any rate, redoing the past will come with risks at the very least, and it will also mean that you'll have to fight all your battles again. You'll have to fight this cruel war all over again from the start. The outcome may not necessarily be positive. In fact, it could end worse than it is now. But if you're plagued with regret, if you wish to reclaim what you've lost, then you'll have to try using that power. You should try to redo the past.
It's your decision to make. You should choose what you think is the
So,
correct
we
path.
finally
You
get
should
to
press
make
forward
choices.
and trust in your decision.
Can I just curl up and hide under the desk?
I know. Trust in my decision? That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad I finally got the chance to tell you. What happens to you now? I believe I will simply vanish. Or rather, I've already vanished. The fact that I'm here in this way is one more miracle brought about by Crypto, so now I'm going to disappear for good, like I always should have.
But you're gonna be there back in the old timeline. You won't remember this, but
Yeah.
we will.
Could you tell me one last thing before you go? You were nameless, you had no roots, you're incapable of living on your own, treated like a weapon and then killed. Do you want to relive that life? I wonder, maybe it's not worth reliving, but I am what I am, so I don't think anything will ever change. But if I could, there is something I'd like to do. What's
Next
that?
time, I want to befriend all of you.
That includes Eito, I'm
I want
pretty
to
sure.
argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
Man. Leaving those words behind, like flames slowly converging, the ghost boy vanished.
Everyone would easily be able to come up with a name for him. That's just how everyone is.
There were no announcements playing anymore. I woke on day 99 in an eerie silence. I didn't move from my bed. I couldn't get the conversation from last night out of my head. I can redo the past, but I'm the only one who could do it. I don't know what will happen to others, and I have no idea what will be affected or how things will change. And above all, if I redo the past, I'd have to fight for 100 days all over again. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go check on them. We have to.
Just really quick. It's only gonna take a few seconds if we read it fast. No showering today. Are we truly going to run away along with Earth? Will we never see anything from the complex again?
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo those 100 days, what would you do, Kiyoshika? Would you do it all over again?
If I could redo it, by all means, I'd do it over again! We'd be certain to win our fights against invaders the second time around. But even if we win, we still die, correct? So maybe it's better this way?
Tis
No,
better
tis
to die
better-
a warrior rather than live meaninglessly. Isn't it?
They left the empty air in some of
I
the
don't know
line.
anymore.
Oh.
I wish we could ask Eito. He'd probably say no.
Eito's
but-
insane.
No, but he...
Like, at the end. Why? Why do things have to end so miserably for me?
The thing about people who act, some of it has to be true.
Yeah. Acting comes from feeling. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do? Would you do it all over again?
Huh? What kind of juvenile question is that? But if I could, I'd turn it all around. We'd win our fights and we'd survive without a single casualty.
And the Goki family. I'd forcibly wrench a happy ending out of the hands of fate.
That's really cute. My favorite girl.
I want to believe there's a way to save
What's going
him.
to happen to us? We managed to survive up to this point, but what do we do now? I want to believe that too. Is somebody going to come for us? Am I never going to see my family again? Do I just have to stay here until Earth is destroyed? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo this, what would you do? If it meant I could see my family again, I'd want to do it all over.
To die, even if we win in the end, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore.
So she wouldn't want to redo the 100 days if they're doomed to die.
But if she could see her mom, her grandpa and family again, she would do it.
Yeah.
We don't know if we could. In a sense, this is a happy ending because we've managed to live. But on the other hand, it's a bad ending because we've lost the war. What kind of ending is this ultimately?
Hey, hypothetically, could redo, what would you do? Would you?
Seriously? What an adorable question. I think I'd refrain. I doubt any good would come out of a redo.
Our time here was fated to end up this way from the start.
That's one way of looking at it.
Yugamu probably doesn't have any regrets then.
Yeah.
He probably feels like he did everything he could. But Takumi
I mean,
has
he
regrets.
saved Ima. That was insane.
Shoma would
Go bad.
I know I'd be better off dead anyway, but I really wish I could have been useful somehow. And Leo could have been proud of me, but I wasn't able to even make that happen.
Hey, hypothetically, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do? Would you?
I wonder. Someone like me would probably only end up with the same pathetic outcome as this time. Waste of space is still a waste of space no matter how many times it does something.
For my devastatingly boring answer. I can hardly think anymore.
Can't blame you, man.
I really can't.
That means if we do it all again,
They all have all the friends.
Aito.
All the friends have mixed
time?
feelings about what to do. I mean, what they do. Tomorrow is day 100. Can't believe we're gonna reach day 100 with everyone so dang miserable. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could, would you? Would you do it all over again? Huh? What'd you say? You kidding? Of course I'd do it all over. And this time I'd beat the Supreme Butthead and Aito and the bloody Pope.
Shit. So it's all just empty words.
Who's the
at this
Supreme?
point.
The commander.
We've had.
The commander.
Oh,
that's
okay.
what we
But I
do.
can't, so it's all just empty words at this point.
Pretty sure Kako would. There's no point in asking. What am I supposed to do now? Just wait for the Earth to be destroyed? Huh? If I could redo it? I would! I'd do it all over again! I'd make sure to protect Ima and everyone else! Even if our only choice is to die in the end, I'd still want to die alongside my dear brother!
That's not possible. He's already dead.
Everyone after this is gonna be like, yo, did Takumi ask you a weird question?
Yeah, what was that about?
I don't know, man.
Since all the machines have stopped functioning, I can actually die now if I want to. Maybe I should just die. I don't want to fight the rest of the invaders. Oh, I know. Let's all kill each other and all up bro until only one of us is left.
Why even ask her?
Nah, sounds like too much effort. I don't really want to be a happy ending anyway.
It's more fitting for someone like me, one where everything is perfectly unsatisfying.
Okay, Durumi. I don't know why we even asked you. Save Gaku for last.
Hey, isn't anyone gonna come from the artificial satellite and save us? Are they really just gonna leave us here to die? What are we supposed to do now? There might still be invaders out there too. Huh? Why would I fight again? Who'd ever want that? Oh, but if I did it over again, maybe we could have negotiated with Sire and got him to last live. There's no sense in thinking about this. It's not like it's possible
My whole
anyway.
life's nothing but rotten luck. I want to redo my whole existence.
He's crying.
He is crying. I guess I've talked to everybody now. I should probably head back to my room. Even after I got back to my room, I kept agonizing over the same thoughts as usual. Time went by as I ruminated, and before I knew it, night had fallen.
That's why
This was supposed to be my last night at the Defense Academy.
so much because we're
Not
supposed
that
to
it
do
really
it in
matters
the next
now.
playthrough.
Day 100, the day we've been striving for, is coming tomorrow. But this ending is a far cry from what any of us hoped for. I fought here in order to see the person dearest to me once again. Go back, but... my Kara was dead. For some reason, she showed up as Nozomi and she died in my arms.
The second playthrough, there's no way they're
For the
gonna
moment
force
she
you to
died,
talk
I've been
to
full of
Kara.
regret that I couldn't save her. I feel the same about Ima and Hiroko, and about not seeing Eito's betrayal. I regret everything, and it's not only regret that plagues me, it's also frustration. There's still so much I don't understand.
I know.
Huh?
Even though we...
What are you saying?
That's
Why did Kara, sorry.
Why did she forget who she was? What in the world happened to her? And then there's Eito's final words to me.
Right. That's what you think.
What about the literal
Okay not
final
knowing?
words
Is it really
too?
okay for things to end like this? But if I go back to the past, I'll have to fight all over again. Will I fight again? Will we go to war again? Is that the correct path for me to take? I spent my 99th night at the academy turning the same thoughts over and over in my head, and then...
Oh, I should have screenshotted
we
that.
finally made it to day 100. The day the flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day we'd put a stop to world death by burning all of the invaders to ash, taking us with them. The day that all of humanity up on the satellite has been waiting for, but now...
Ah.
someone's here? Let's just finish. As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me.
Takumi, something crazy's happened. Come right away.
What is it? What happened?
Just get to the war room.
After the one-sided conversation, Tsubasa ran off. What was all that about? Couldn't be the invaders, could it? Did they come for their final all-out attack? If they're here, what should we do? Fight them, or do we even have reason to keep fighting? Guess we're meeting in the war room. I'd better hurry.
I'm just stunned into silence right now.
I know.
If the air feels heavy, it is.
Huh? There's power? Why is this the only place with power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa? No, it wasn't me.
This morning, I was walking around the school and noticed the lights had come back on in here. It's only in this room, though. Everything else is still out of order.
Is that why you brought us here? That's right. I called everyone here after I heard the news from Kako. She's not wearing her head.
Get the heck out of me! I was convinced invaders were attacking! I took a look outside, but there are no signs of any enemies approaching. Is the final all-out attack not happening anymore? From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore.
If they had any guts, they'd come after us, but I guess this is what you expect from the minions left after the big boss is dead.
But why is there sun power in this room? Undying flames are powering the rest of the school. Maybe this played a power source?
So it just automatically went live? Why now? By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kura? I wonder what happened with her.
I'm over here? But don't look, it's embarrassing!
What happened to your mask?
My double bell rang so suddenly I was in a hurry to leave, then I stepped on my mask and tore it. Well, I'm right in the middle of fixing it, don't look any of you! That just makes me want to share harder. I love teasing cute girls.
Stop it, Durumi. This isn't the time for that. Then something new happened. Strange music suddenly started blasting through the speakers.
Whoa, what the? I think I know what this is. Listen, it's the music they play for graduation ceremonies and stuff. Never been to a graduation, though.
But why the heck is it? An announcement echoed throughout the school, cutting off Takamaru's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin.
Huh?
Lost Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
Huh? Attack mode? Well, what's going on? What exactly is about to begin? Wait, be quiet. Do you hear that?
What are you? We strained our ears to listen for any sound around us, sure enough.
He's right, I hear something!
It's mechanical, something is running somewhere. Something is running?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in.
I feel like I know this piano piece.
Evacuate? Why? It's telling us to go out to the schoolyard. What do we do?
Obviously gotta go. Let's go find out what's going on.
I guess it's better than staying here and rotting.
I didn't want any sunlight today. This is seriously depressing.
Bewildered, we all started to run to the schoolyard.
I'll be right behind you. I just have to fix my mask.
Alright, but hurry. I'm scared. Here we are in the schoolyard. I don't see nothing different about it.
Is there something here? The announcement said something about attack mode, but I don't...
Oh, everyone there! Look over there! Tsubasa pointed to the top of the school building and we all looked up. There were several huge missile turrets just sitting on top of the roof.
What are those? Turrets, it seems. For the missiles. Is this what it meant by attack mode?
But it's not powered by flames anymore.
The entire planet using those turrets?
With the missiles filled with undying flame.
They were gonna launch the missiles from there and wipe out all the invaders on Earth, huh?
Nothing's bigger than they think it is. They look so sinister. But nothing's gonna happen now, is it? Those things don't work anymore, right?
In theory, there's no more undying flames to fill them after all. Just then, the announcement rang out all around us again.
Omnidirectional.
Okay.
Leading up.
The intercept system?
What? All defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system.
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape.
Escape pod?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds.
So there was a pod for them to go back to the...
schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Escape pod?
Please the party
Is that for getting us out of here?
the escape pod. Repeat.
Get on it!
An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Who cares if you die? Takumi, you could just redo it! So just go!
That's surprising.
Does this mean if we board this escape pod, we could get to the artificial satellite?
Huh? Then we were actually going to go home from the very start?
They had a way for us to get out. We were going to be abandoned. I knew I could trust Sire.
Hey, what is that? What's happening?
Lady Kuro, you managed to fix your mask.
Enough about my mask, you dullard! What the heck is that thing?
An escape pod, apparently. It looks like we can use it to get to the artificial satellite.
So we don't have to stay here? Heckin' sweet, we're gonna get our happy ending after all.
What's so happy about it, Rag Boy? If we'd known this was coming, we'd never have agreed to the enemy's proposal. What were Nozomi and Ima's sacrifices for?
She's right. That whole tragedy happened because we wanted to escape.
If we just trusted in humanity and fought to the end like Nozomi said, maybe then the mission would have been a success and we wouldn't have lost her. We dug our own graves. We could have had a happy ending all along, but we messed it up.
Kuro's right. We should have believed Nozomi. We made the wrong choice and this is what we get for it. We screwed ourselves over with our own decisions.
But when you think about it, aren't the people on the satellite to blame for keeping us in the dark? If they just told us about the escape pod from the start, this never would have happened.
Yeah, you've got a point.
Maybe they had some reason they couldn't contact us even if they wanted to. Who cares about it anymore? I don't care whose fault it is. We made the wrong call. That's why Nozomi and Ima are dead.
What a tragic end to our tale! I wish we could do it all over again.
Huh?
If we could go back in time and do it over again, we wouldn't make the same mistakes again. We could do it right and get our happy ending.
Whoever developed this game of life is a real scumbag for not giving us any retries.
If we could redo things, if we could go back to the past. We stood there in silence until eventually...
60 seconds until...
Hey, we've only got 60 seconds left.
Not like we got any reason to rush, nothing's gonna happen. We stood in silence listening to the countdown ring out.
Seconds.
This countdown represents a future that we were unable to reach. The moment the world was meant to end. The moment the world was meant to begin.
It's not gonna launch the pod, right?
I don't know. We fought in order to reach that future. It was all meaningless in the end.
2.
Our war ended not with a bang, but a whimper.
Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Error. A catastrophic...
Those PA voices scare me so bad.
Nothing happened. The mission really has failed now.
This is all our fault. I'm a disgrace to the Osazuki name.
What do we do now? What else? Our only option is to hop on the escape pod and head to the artificial satellite.
That's right. There's nothing left here except invaders. No point in sticking around.
Guess Earth is gonna get destroyed by world death eventually.
I want to fly in a rocket. The last one never even left the ground.
But how could we possibly face everybody on the satellite? They're going to be mad, aren't they? Will they forgive us? We'll have to bow our heads and ask for forgiveness. But we tried, right? We risked our lives to fight for them.
Doesn't mean a dang thing if we didn't produce results.
I absentmindedly listened to what everyone had to say. Nothing we lost would ever return. There's nothing we could do anymore. Is this really the ending we want? It's time to give my answer so I can choose the right path for me. I get to decide. I have to press forward and trust in my decision. And in order to make that happen...
Obviously the answer is do it over again.
Yeah, but I'm very curious what happens if you don't.
I saved. We could pick no next time.
Okay.
Hello, after like 50 hours of gameplay.
Huh? You say something, Takumi? I can't let things end with all of these regrets. I can't go into the future like this. I want a do-over.
Takumi?
Guys, I might be able to save us. All of us here, all the people on the artificial satellite, even our friends who've died.
What? What's going on?
Everyone, I need you to hear me out. Determined, I began to explain what had happened to me about my body feeling the effects of absorbing crypto. What I was about to attempt, I told them everything.
You mean heckin' time travel?
Back to the past? I can hardly believe it. Is crypto really that powerful?
Flying on the wings of time would be a truly epic-defining event.
No. Who's ever heard of it killing you where they let you go back in time? Oh wait, there's actually a ton of them.
So you're saying you're considering using that power to go back in time?
Yes, I want to do over. I'll do whatever it takes to get back what we've lost. So I'm going to use crypto to go back in time to change our outcome.
But you're the only one who can go back, right?
We really can't go with you. I want to help Ima too.
I'm sorry, that won't be possible. So basically, you're the only one who gets to leave the present where everything's gone to bleep. You're gonna abandon us failures here and do it all over again by yourself, huh?
But if Takumi goes to the past and saves us, history will change and we'll be safe too, right?
I guess it all depends on how the effects play out. The present might change the moment the past has changed, or history could branch off and this present would never change at all. Ultimately, both outcomes are just armchair theories, so we'll never really know unless Takumi tries.
Both of them sound pretty cool to me. If the writer's any good, they can make any outcome interesting.
So there's no knowing what will happen to us here. I know there was more, but I want to keep going. I'm still confused. Can anyone explain that using manga?
Have you ever read the one with the blue robot cat?
The one thing we know for sure is that Takumi is the only one who can redo.
That's not fair. You'll be the one who gets to feel better.
Basically, it means you're gonna abandon us. Knowing that, are you still gonna do it, even if you gotta discard the people you fought beside?
Shouldn't you maybe rethink this? There's no reason to subject yourself to this war all over again. Just forget about it and come to the satellite with us. We can all live a nice, quiet life up there.
Give it to us straight, Takumi. If I don't like your answer, I can't promise I'll be able to control myself. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You're still gonna say yes even after what Takamaru said?
Yeah.
I feel bad.
This is the manly thing to do.
Is it?
To redo it to get a future where everyone is saved? No, duh!
No, but we don't know what we're leaving.
We don't know if this thing's gonna blow up when it gets in the sky either.
I have to take back what this war took from me.
And all of us.
You're serious, aren't you? Yeah, I'm going back in time.
So we won't be going to the artificial satellite together?
The person I cared about isn't waiting for me there anyway. I have no reason to go. I'm going to redo everything and get her back. That's why I'm going to... What about us? Looks like you ain't gonna listen to anything we have to say. In that case, go for it, man. If you're that determined, just do what you gotta do. And that means this is goodbye. Sorry, Takamaru.
Takumi, you really going to go? I wish I could join you.
I'm sorry, Kako.
Man, I don't get you at all. You gotta be crazy to want to fight again after everything we've been through.
All I can say is good luck.
Thank you for spending all this time with a filth bag like me. Be well. I don't really understand what's going on, but I bid you farewell. Godspeed. May you be victorious.
This doesn't mean I forgive you. In fact, I'll hold this against you until you die. But if you're going to do this, make sure you do it right. Don't let Nozomi die this time.
Of course.
Bye-bye, Takumi. If you find yourself in a real killing game, summon me into the timeline Isekai style.
And I guess we should get going. The remainder of humanity is waiting for us on the artificial satellite.
Yeah, that's right.
Goodbye, Takumi.
Take care.
And so, everybody except me stepped onto the escape pod. Nobody turned to look back at me or the school. Of course not. Second one, yeah. A short while after all of them had boarded. I was wondering if it was gonna work. I guess Takumi will see, right?
Uh-huh.
It works.
The moon's really not that far away.
I hope they can at least find happiness over there. They may have failed the mission, but they still risk their lives to save humanity. They have the right to live happy lives from here on. They should be rewarded even. I'm sure they'll be fine. Unlike me, they have people they love waiting for them up there.
Your mom.
And as time goes on, they'll be able to find more people to cherish. I'm sure they'll be able to live happily. It just won't be on Earth, that's all. Now then, I better get going. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to go back in time, though. Should I just activate my redo skill?
Because, like, if it were me, I think I would think that this is the only option. It's not fair to let everyone die.
Redo your 100 days, lose condition.
That's so cool. So is Takumi gonna stay at level 4?
I think so.
And this is counter is gonna remain?
I think so.
His absorption counter?
Yeah.
So I'm not letting him absorb anything anymore though.
Oh, where are we? Where is this landing? Where is this pod landing?
He came back down?
Takumi, hello? Say something if you're still there. We just got to the artificial satellite and it's awful.
Hey, asshole! Now's not the time for time travel. We just found out the craziest shit. Are you ready for this?
What?
Okay, now we have to say no, just to find out. Not like now, but like next time we play.
So next episode will be the no option?
Yeah, because I want to know what the crazy stuff was.
Past decides the future. The future decides the past.
Time to do it all over again. One more time.
Hey man, now's not the time for time travel!
As far back as the power of the cryptoglobin will allow me to... I'll redo everything from that
Was that
point
remote
on.
in the pod? Or was that like from earlier?
No, they threw the phone in the pod in hopes that it'll go back to
Down.
Takumi's still there.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose my own future. And I'll
This is
fight all over again
crazy,
to make it
man.
happen. I'll fight the past with the future in my hands.
The thing is, are we really gonna have choice though in this one? Because he's definitely gonna save Karwa no matter what.
Yeah.
So we can't pick options against that. So do we really have a choice?
And the future.
I mean, there's 100 endings.
It all starts now.
More than
And
100.
is he gonna?
I'll fight to live.
Is he gonna be different, like in Stars in Time? Is he gonna start becoming jagged or like
probably? Because every choice I know every choice he make does something. That was insane.
What are those scribbles?
There's so many scribbles. Are those the commanders?
Probably. Wait, is Ghost Boy the same as
No. I don't know any of these people. That's new. I usually know English voice actors.
With the strike and everything, of course, they're all gonna be new. What is all of this?
I can't even read what that says.
Are those characters?
I have no clue.
There's a lot of illustrations.
Illustrators?
Yeah, you people are good at copying each other's
styles.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a song crossed out.
Oh, so there's songs we haven't heard yet?
Lyrics written by Kaito. That was insane. Was it good?
As if you decided that you
This
were
was
done
it?
with the game right after this, I don't think it's a good game. But since there's more options, I think it'll be fine.
If you just stop playing here, it's not a good game.
Yeah. But it's totally your choice to stop playing here because
Yeah.
they let you.
Yeah.
And there's probably more game once you get up to the satellite.
Yeah, I know there's like... It's not like a... Oh, come on. We got cut off. Rude. I was saying there's a truth ending, not a true ending, but a truth ending where you do find out everything. If you wanted.
I feel like throwing up.
I don't even know how I'm supposed to go to work tomorrow.
Are you essential tomorrow? Can you call up?
I am like vaguely essential.
I have to do my homework tomorrow though.
I can't even... It was a good story, but the people who like reviewed the game only played the first like 20 hours and they gave it 9 out of 10s. 10 out of 10s. I think I would have given it an 8 or 9.
7.
Cause like I do like the gameplay. I like the characters.
I don't like...
It was very long-winded.
Yeah,
to
I
get
don't
where
like
we
that
are.
You could have predicted everything with Nozomi. I wanted it to be different.
I really don't like how it was advertised as a choice game, but your choices don't start until you finish the game. Like, finish.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. I was really convinced that everyone's first playthrough would be different.
Yeah.
But when they say first playthrough, it's like second playthrough would be everyone's would be different the second one. But I guess you could maybe consider that your first, but
Will the
it's
game let us know that all our choices matter, or will it not? That's what I want to know.
Because Kodako just said it does. Also, he tweeted today that he would love for a 100-line anime.
That's impossible.
And I'm like, And he said the more support he gets on the game, the more likely that is to, like, happen.
But it'd be good as an anime.
If it was just, like, the first 100 days. So what do you do now?
Save in the 3rd slot and see what happens. How many slots are there?
I hope there's a lot. I'm just curious what's gonna happen. Like how it starts, cause music's different. It says 2! You see that?
Oh yeah!
The 100 line Last Defense Academy 2?
That's so cool.
Is it, you think it's gonna change every playthrough?
Yes,
like it'll change
the number
to 3?
will keep increasing. I hit continue. Is it just gonna pick the right file?
Someone is calling for me. Karwa? No, her, that's... Or is it her after all? She's the same, but different. That's right, I promised. I made her a promise, and this time I'm going to keep it. I have to keep my promise. There's no way I'm going to break it this time. I'll start this war all over again if that's what it takes. And I'll fight. I have to fight. That's interesting. So you start when you're already here.
Oh yeah, okay. I just want to make sure.
It says 2.
Was it just a dream?
I couldn't remember exactly what kind of dream it had been, but it left its mark on me all the same. My throat was hoarse as if been young over and over. My heart was pounding now with fear of pain, but something closer to a burning resolve. Why can't I... Well, whatever it was, I'm wide awake now. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air.
He doesn't remember?
So only the player knows?
That's
Go outside.
Good.
Just along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me, right?
Who are
It's like the reflections of me.
You're... Ugh, what am I doing? This is stupid.
That's different.
Did we just trap one of us in the mirror?
Cute. The sleeves are a slightly different color.
This is scary. Did we just kill a Takumi? Awesome! Not awesome, that's bad. We haven't met anyone yet.
Where am I? Who am I?
Struggling to make sense of the images flooding into my mind, I staggered outside.
Did anybody else see that red explosion? That's so
I feel
cool.
like everyone else saw that, so that's why I'm saying this is bad. Everything was how I remembered it. The rooftop, the plane, prefab. Okay, so he remembers. And of course the wall. Encouraging even.
No doubt about it. It works. This is the past.
Okay, but did we kill this Takumi?
Doesn't matter.
It matters to me!
Traveled back in time.
The facts slowly started sinking. This was really happening.
Mess things up. I'll keep my promise. Nothing is going to stop me this time.
Isn't this where we talk to Eito?
This is when we thought about the moon.
Together, I won't let
well, no, actually, this is day 1, so I don't remember. Is that the moon?
No, it's...
Right on cue, I felt a presence behind me. His presence. Was this day 1?
Yeah. No, day 2.
The way I was now, he could communicate. We could look back in my blood.
You're wrong. It's not the moon. That's the artificial satellite humanity's survivors fled
That's
to.
insane. If we go back...
Wait, but we heard his voice before, but then we couldn't hear him because that black screen that says it's the moon was there.
Yeah.
In the first playthrough, but then it said no, that's
Yeah. So we vaguely heard him.
You, right? Well, I can. Give it a try.
You can really hear me?
Yeah.
That's already different.
My cryptoglobin is strong enough now. I used a little of your power to come here from the future.
My power? The future?
I know, it's a lot to take in. You don't have to believe me right away.
This
But
is
it's
good.
true. I absorbed your cryptoglobin.
Oh, this is gonna make me so confused.
To try again. To redo these 100 days. And make things better.
You're right, it is a lot, but I believe you. Really? Just like that?
Should I read him? You have a lot of characters now.
You could take over for Moko.
Okay.
Siri keeps me informed about what's going on, but I know he's kept my existence secret from you. I doubt you'd be this calm if it was really your first time seeing me. You're even able to talk to me in this form. That alone is enough for me to believe what you're saying is true. Thanks. Also, black and white eyelashes, Monokuma colors.
Oh, cute.
Nice touch. Thanks, that'll make things a lot easier. It also explains the irregularity I sensed a little while ago. An irregularity? I'm not sure how to explain it. I felt kind of pulse, I suppose. Then my body got hot and feverish. It was like my crypto had suddenly been supercharged. If that's true, then... I put my hand over my chest to feel my own heartbeat. That violent pulsing, it felt the same as before I left. I think I might have come back with all my powers intact. It's not just your memories. Your crypto was also carried over from your previous timeline? In that case, what I felt before was probably my crypto resonating with yours. Resonating? Yes, sensing a power equal to its own must have stimulated it. You're saying your powers get stronger just because I'm here? I'm only guessing. You and I don't know very much about how crypto works. But if it can send your consciousness back in time, I don't think it's out of the question for it to cause a reaction to others. The fourth time.
Weird consequences, okay.
You're probably right. In the future, you told me something similar. I did? Interesting. But assuming your arrivals would simulate my crypto, I don't think I'm the only one benefited from its effects. The other members of the Special Defense Unit should have felt it too, almost like their powers are syncing up. So everyone else is stronger now too. Oh, that's unexpected, but I guess it's a good thing. We're all on the same side after all. But I still don't understand what you're doing here. It must be important if you'd subject yourself to 100 days of war all over again. Just what happened in the future you come from. It's a long story. Before I get into that, can you tell me how far I've come back? What day is this? It's the day after you all brought here. Day 2 out of 100. Day 2? What happened here the first time around? I feel like there's something important, but... What are you doing out here anyway? There must be a reason you appeared. I have to watch our first video again.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. I almost forgot in all this excitement. I need to ask you something. That's why I created this avatar. I went looking for someone to talk to. What did you want to ask me about? Have you seen... Siray's always gonna be gone. Have you seen Siray? He comes to the defense room to talk to me every night, but he didn't show up today. Huh, Siray? Of course, that's what's so important about our second day here.
Hey.
That was the second day? That was when Siray disappeared right after promising to tell us the truth about the war. This is the night Aito kills Siray. He does what? We have to find him. We might be able to time to stop it. Alright, if Siray's in danger, I won't ask questions. I'll help you look for him. It's not easy for me to maintain this form, but it sounds like there are more important things at stake. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll let you know as soon as I find anything. He's in the gym! He said he's in the gym! Yeah, the future's bound to change. I have to stop Aito. I don't want to mess everything up this time. Before beginning my search, I headed for the war room. Whatever happened next, I was going to need my infuser. Okay, we could probably stop here. Because the episode died. Okay, I'm ready to go now. I just have to find... Okay, you can save here.
I feel like the box is gonna close though, and let me
Where
save.
was it again?
The gym.
Oh, maybe... is it gonna point you to the gym? Or is it... Or you have to remember... Bottom one. The one underneath it. Yeah. I want to know if it points to you to the gym, or you have to remember. You have to remember!
Will it let you teleport there? No, it won't.
So you have to remember. You're going?
No, I just want to see what happens. Oh, the episode's over. Bye!
Bye!